80 amps. Went ahead and I performed a road test yesterday. The engine was already at operating temperature. When I started the vehicle and also during the road test, I didn't hear any abnormal noises present at this time. So, performed the oil change portion of the service. Afterwards, I started the vehicle, and with engine RPM increase, I did verify an abnormal noise similar to a screeching. However, the noise did not last long enough to find an area that the noise is coming from. So I let the vehicle sit overnight, and I had a technician start this morning so I could be in the engine compartment. And noise was present at startup. It was quieter as opposed to yesterday, and it only lasted a couple seconds. But I was able to find that the area of the noise was around the breather area, back of the cylinder head, this portion here. So due to the noise not being present any longer, being able to pinpoint the exact location of the noise. Using an inspection mirror, check the back of the cylinder head and the sides. When I did that, I found a portion of the gasket that goes between the turbo manifold and the cylinder head to be hanging out. The cutout here in the middle is where the stud for the manifold goes through. So the only way for this to come off is if it can pass the stud. So I went ahead and I checked the nut and stud for the manifold. As you can see, the stud has broken off, and the rest of it is inside the cylinder head. So there's also exhaust present as well. So I'm going to suspect at this time that is the cause of your noise. To start, we would remove the turbo and attempt to remove the stud. The stud is in the back, so the space is very limited. That would be the first attempt. If the stud was not able to be removed, just with the turbo removed, then the cylinder head would need to be removed so we could have direct access to the broken stud. And then the gasket would be replaced as well as the stud, and then reevaluated for any additional noises. Besides that, everything else on your vehicle is in good shape at this time. Thank you for choosing North Energy Service Provider. Have a good day.